Funko has taken their Pops and made them even smaller. Today we're going to be unboxing every single Star Wars and DC Bitty Pop. Oh, and I also haven't finished off my Harry Potter set yet, so I have this one as well. I figured it would be fun. If you haven't seen, I was able to fit every single one of them inside of this single stack here for a regular figure. I thought it was pretty cool, and this right here is every single Disney one, but then I'm missing still 2 of the Harry Potter set. If you're curious which ones, it would be the Harry in his Quidditch uniform as well as Hedwig. And so it is time. Let's crack into this one and find out what we're gonna be getting. Okay. Let's start with these 3 first, who we have seen before. It is Lord Voldemort as well as Draco Malfoy and Bellatrix Lestrange. A pretty cool set of Slytherin characters. And so now, everybody, it is time. Let's get into the mystery figure, and I'm hoping it is the new one because the ones that I need, both Hedwig and Harry, are the rarer ones. There's some 1 in 3s, but then there are also 1 in 6s. So let's find out who we've got. We got Harry! Oh, check this out. Okay, that is a great figure. I'm so glad I got this one. Which means, in theory, if I were to get 1 more box, I could finish off this entire collection. And if I do find another one at the store, I will 100% be grabbing it. And just like that, everybody, here they are. Every single one of the Star Wars and DC Bitty Pops. If you guys want to check them out, this is what the Star Wars one is looking like. And I am really enjoying the box on this thing, especially the blue mystery one over here. I don't know, there's something about it that I really enjoy. And then when you flip it around, you can see all of the figures that are possible. And these ones here are the mystery ones that we're going to be going for. And I'm hoping if all goes to plan, we get every single one. And then if you guys want to take a look at the DC set, here it is, very similar. And then on the back, it shows you all of the characters with the mystery ones over here. And so let's start with one of these Star Wars ones, and I decided to go for the one that comes with Luke, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and a Jawa. And I'm honestly really curious who we're gonna be getting inside of this, and I'm hoping we don't get too many doubles, or actually, I don't want any today. Alrighty, here we go, and it looks like we have the clear piece that comes inside of every single one, which is nice so you can display them a bit easier. And another thing that I really enjoy about these is that they actually have holes in the back so you can just press them right out if you need to. There's no messing around, and it's super easy to slide them in and out. And if you guys want to check that out, let's pop them out. Alrighty, so here is the first character of the day, which is Obi-Wan, and the cool part is about every single one of these is that they do actually pop out, so you can technically take them out of the box. And then the next one that we've got is, of course, the Jawa, if you guys want to take a look, a pretty cute one. And then I also really enjoy how they're keeping these boxes up to date, because these ones were from Star Wars Celebration, I believe, last year or 2 years ago. It wasn't that long ago. So it's a nice updated version of Luke. And now let's take a look at this mystery figure here. And the nice thing is we don't have any of them yet, so it doesn't really matter which one we get, but I'm hoping for maybe one of the rarer ones so we don't have to worry about them later on. And ooh, okay, we got a Tusken Raider. A pretty decent first pull, and I'm not sure if that is a 1 in 3 or a 1 in 6. We'll have to check. 1 in 3, so not too rare, but hey, it's still cool. And so I guess now let's get into the box with Leia as well as R2-D2 and C-3PO, so kind of like the beginning of A New Hope. And I'm hoping for this one we do get the new mystery figure, but let's start with the ones we could see first. Oh, and I guess also the clear piece, which also does connect on top, so you can stack them pretty much as high as they can go. Alrighty, so the first one that we've got inside of here is, of course, Princess Leia. And then I might as well show you these two together. We have the C-3PO as well as R2-D2, and I like that they went with the blue box version of them, the original R2. Oh, but wait a second, this isn't the original R2. This is some continuity error here, Funko, because this is the R2 with his 3rd leg out, when the original one does not have that. I'm on to you guys over there, but I guess it's cooler because it's more detailed, but still, it's not the same. And then if you're wondering, I believe the C-3PO is the later version for the newer movies. Yeah, this would be, well, no, he's got the silver leg, so I don't know what's going on here. Because wouldn't it be in the newer movies, he's got the red arm, and I guess he would still have the silver leg, but this one doesn't have the red arm. So would this be the Force Awakens box with the New Hope version of C-3PO? I don't know, somebody let me know. Either way, I'm picking apart these way too much, Funko, I apologize. And anyways, now it is time for the mystery figure on this one, and let's find out. Oh, cool, I can already see the back of the box here, so I can tell it's different, but this is Hammerhead, looking pretty snazzy. And again, it is a new figure, so far we are 2 for 2 on cool stuff. Alright, so now let's get into Han Solo with another pretty well-themed box. We've got Han Solo, Chewbacca, and Greedo inside. And now the annoying thing is, because I'm looking on the back here, we got the 2 easier ones to get. So are we going to be getting the rare ones? I don't know. And so of course, let's start with the Han Solo, who is again looking pretty good. And I believe this one here is the updated version. Yeah, it looks like it. If I'm gonna be honest. It's a little hard to tell when they're tiny, but hey, it's still a really great figure. And then we have the Chewbacca, who I know my mom is really gonna enjoy, because if you guys don't know, she is a huge fan of Chewbacca, has pretty much everything Funko has created that is Chewbacca, so this one might not be staying in the collection for too long. So if we don't get all 4 of them, I'll probably have to pick up another one of this for her, just because of how cute it is. And then we've got Greedo, who is looking really great. Yeah, I'm liking this one a lot, and take a look at that. It's the classic version of him. And now, everyone, it is time to find out which mystery figure we got, and let's see if it's something new. Okay, it's the back of the box, and it is different. Is this one the... Oh, we got the Chrome Stormtrooper. Okay, wow, that is looking nice. Take a look at him. And if you guys do want to see it out of the box, because it is a rarer figure, you might not see it too often, there it is, pretty snazzy. And so, guys, we are doing perfect with these guys. Now let's get on to the last one here, which is going to be Darth Vader, that has Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, and TIE Fighter pilot. And so we are hoping for... Oh, why can't I think of his name? Is it Admiral Thrawn? No, that's not his name. Oh, General... I'm blanking. You guys are gonna get mad at me in the comments, but I'm at least hoping we can get that one, because it would be really cool to have all 4 of them. And anyways, before we get into the mystery one, let's of course take a look at the Darth Vader that comes inside, which is a really great figure. It's also a little dark in the box, if you guys want to take a look at him out. There it is, nice. And so then the next figure that we've got is the normal Stormtrooper, which is a pretty great one, and I believe it is the exact same sculpt as the silver one, just the regular colors. And then we have the TIE Fighter pilot in the original blue box. I think it's really cool that they included those, because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think they were going to, but I guess if they're basing them off of the actual normal size pops, they're of course going to do it, just shrinking them down smaller. And now, everybody, it is time. Let's find out who we've got here. Ooh, it looks like we got another Tusken Raider. And so I guess, Mom, if you're watching, it looks like we're gonna be grabbing another Han Solo set, so that way you can get that Chewbacca and I can get the last one I need. And just like that, everybody, here's all of the Star Wars figures that I ended up getting, which is honestly pretty decent, because we are only missing one. But now, let's get into DC. Also, I gotta be really careful with these guys. And so I guess we're gonna be starting with this one here that comes with Joker, Batgirl, and Batman. And for this one, it looks like the easier ones to get are Catwoman as well as the Penguin. And then there's also the Batman Beyond as well as Robot Batman. And I believe the Robot Batman that comes inside of the Bitty Pops is the chase version of the normal size character, which is cool. And so here we go, everybody. We're starting a new shelf off here, because I don't really want to stack them too high. I feel like they'd probably fall over. But anyways, we have the Joker here in his green and purple box. As well as, this is Batman the Animated Series version of Batgirl, pretty snazzy. And then we have the updated version of Batman, which would have came out in, I want to say, like 2018, 2019, sometime around then. It's just like the original one, but they gave it like a flowy cape, and you guys can kind of see if I take that off. Yeah, there it is, just like a little bit newer than the original. And then the mystery figure that we got inside of here is going to be, let's find out, I believe I can see on top a little bit, but I won't spoil it for you guys just yet. Because this one here is, yeah, the Catwoman version from Batman the Animated Series. A nice one to get. And for anybody wondering, that one was a 1 in 3, so nothing too crazy. But now it looks like we're going to be opening up the Batman the Animated Series box, because we've got Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, and another version of the Joker. And so let's hope we just don't get another Catwoman on this one. And let's see what these 3 are looking like a little bit closer up, starting with Harley Quinn here, because this is a pretty great one. Yeah, take a look at that. And then, everybody, we of course have Poison Ivy, which is again looking pretty great. And if you guys haven't seen the back of the box, because I haven't really been showing it off, it is completely like a normal Funko Pop, and I really do like how it doesn't have the other pops on the back, but just the logo for the animated series. And then we have the Joker, which is different from the other one, of course, because he does have like the playing card in his hand. I'll have to show you that in a second because of how small it actually is. Like, take a look at this. He actually has a tiny little Joker right there. It even has a little pop head, which isn't exactly like a pop head because of how tiny it is, but it does look like him. And then, everybody, we've got the mystery figure, and let's find out who this one is. If I could get it open, I think the perforated is this way. There we go. Oh! I saw the 1966 Batman logo on the back, and we ended up getting the Penguin. Okay, now everybody, we have more from Batman the Animated Series. We have Batman as well as Robin and Scarecrow. It's interesting because it seems like they got mostly Batman the Animated Series for these boxes, but I think those ones look the cleanest, and they could probably use that for pretty much every single villain, which is probably why they did it. And anyways, let's put this on first, and then we'll get into the characters. Alrighty, so let me start by showing you Batman, because this is a pretty clean one. I like how menacing he looks. Then we've got Robin, who is again a pretty nice figure, and I think this one is probably the cleanest out of all of them. I don't know, there's something about it that I really enjoy. And then we've got Scarecrow, and I feel like Scarecrow doesn't get enough love, so to see him inside of the Bitty Pops is pretty cool. And now it's time, everybody, let's find out if we're going to be doubling up on a mystery one, and I'm hoping that we don't, because again, I would love to get all 4 of them, just like the Star Wars, but oh, I am seeing the Catwoman on top. It looks like we've got a double. Yeah, everybody, it's another Catwoman, but at least we still have one more box to open up, so we've got another chance. And that box would be the 1966 one, which I feel like is probably my favorite out of all of them, because that Batman, I mean, the suit on this one's my favorite. And so here we go. Let's find out what we're going to be getting on this one. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on, please be something new. Alrighty, we've got the box there, and let me show you guys the Batman. I also want to take this one out to show you guys a little bit closer, because, I mean, come on, look at this. This is the Adam West Batman, and that is just such an iconic suit. Oh, I also feel like my finger's kind of in the way there. There we go, that's a little better. Oh, and also, while I'm opening up this one, I don't know if you guys had seen, but they had also announced a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle version of the Bitty Pops, and then I believe there was leaks for another one coming, which was Five Nights at Freddy's. And so if that does happen, I will 100% be doing another video very similar to this, because I feel like they've been coming out kind of like 2 at a time. It's been nice. And anyways, that was the Riddler there, and then we also have Batgirl, which is again another really great suit, because it is that purple and yellow, which really looks nice together. And now, everybody, it is time to find out what our last mystery character was. Okay, let's find out here. Please be something new. It is! Ooh, we got the 1 in 6 Batman Beyond. So very similar to the other set, Star Wars. We have one missing still. So not too shabby. And actually, now that I think about it, I'm also missing one from Harry Potter, so we've got some catching up to do. And now, very similar to the Star Wars ones, here's all of the DC Bitty Pops I was able to get. And now, hold on, everybody. That's not where we're going to be ending it today, because I've been working on something. As you guys have seen, Funko gives you their own shelves. These little, like, clear acrylic ones, but they're not that fancy. So I decided to go out of my way and make my own little display for them, and I wanted to show you guys. Take a look at this. I was painting them earlier today, and if you guys see, it's got the little table as well as the chair, and you might see where I'm going with this. I actually created my backdrop out of Bitty Pop size furniture. I've got to give a big shout out to Michaels, because if it weren't for them, I would not be able to find this. By the way, these shelves were like $6, not bad at all. And so I thought it would be fun to do it with you guys, where I actually set this up to look like my office. I think it'd be fun. Alrighty, so we are set up now, and I've got to say the shelves are looking pretty good. And I think we'll start with some of the DC figures, because I do really enjoy the 1966 ones. The only thing is, and I do have to let you guys know, they don't fit in the box. So we do have to take them out, but I think that's still fine. They'll look good still. Another thing is, too, is you can only put 2 per shelf, but we can definitely do this. It'll still look great in the end. So we've got Batman here, and then let's do the Batgirl next to him. But if you guys want to see what it's looking like so far, there we have 4 of them. Pretty nice. Oh, and you know what? Now that I think about it, I wonder if they're ever going to be doing like a Series 2 for certain ones. Like, does it say anywhere on the box Series 1? I'm not exactly sure, because I think it'd be cool if they like continued like the animated series with the tiny ones. Because we don't have every single character yet. Like, I'm guessing there are definitely more of them, especially when it comes to like the 1966 one. We're missing some like the Joker. And so anyways, guys, there is the first shelf done. Pretty cool. And now, everybody, shelf number 2 is complete. And I think you guys are really going to like this one, because I went with like Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, Han, and Greedo, and I went with Greedo over Chewbacca just because Chewbacca is another dark character, and I feel like it'd be really hard to see on this back shelf. And then we also have the R2-D2 as well as C-3PO, and I guess we could pop this right back into the middle here. And there we go, everybody. That is the 3rd shelf there, and I would say that we are pretty close to done, but we're not complete yet, because I had the idea to also take a figure and put it onto the table, and I think for that one, let's go with, you know know, let's do a rarer one. Let's go with the Stormtrooper. And not just any Stormtrooper, this one here, the silver one in box. And then also I had another idea to actually take the chair out of here and then put the tiny version of me into it. Take a look at this, guys. I mean, come on, that's pretty perfect. Also, you may be thinking, Tristan, aren't these shelves a little bit too small for your character? But actually, I'm actually a little bit taller than my shelves. So it's pretty perfect. And well, anyways, everybody, there you go. That is all of the Bitty Pops that I have for you today. And I hope that you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow.